This feels right. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, Nick's my name. Welcome. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and you take a look around my channel. I post new videos every single week and I make all different kinds of videos. Maybe you'll find something you like and you want to stick around. So, March 24th, 2006 marked the beginning of a new time for my life.
She's got family, she's got friends, and oh yeah, she's got a huge secret. What the world doesn't know is Miley Stewart is Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana premieres next month on Disney Channel.
Disney Channel launched what will become the biggest Disney series they've ever had. It would be adored by millions of children worldwide, including myself. When Hannah Montana premiered back then, I was instantly hooked. I was all in, dedicated for years to come. Miley Cyrus quickly became my favorite person like ever. Years of massive, slightly obsessive support from myself followed. I had everything: posters, magazines, giant stickers, books, pillows, albums, DVDs, you name it, I probably had it. And recently, while going through my closet doing a little bit of spring cleaning, I found a lot of my old Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana memorabilia. So I thought for today's video, I would share with you my obsession and go through all of these things because trust me, there's a lot. I feel like this is relatable to everyone. Everyone at some point was obsessed with something or someone as a child. Did I take it farther than most people did? Hell yeah. But you know what? Whatever. So yeah, I have a whole lot of this shit and we're gonna go through it to show you some of the extent of my obsession. So why don't we just get started? I literally don't even know where to start. So I think I'm gonna go with the books. Here are some Hannah Montana chapter books. And by some, I mean every single Hannah Montana TV episode chapter book that was ever released. Anytime this shit was in a book order, anytime I was in chapters, I had my hands on one of these books. I literally have every single one. I am not kidding. There was 20 in the entire series of the books that are like, they're like chapter books, so they have 2 episodes in every book. They have pictures in the middle. Oh, there's the movie one. So yeah, every single chapter book. Now let's go to some CDs. Obviously I have all of the Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus CDs, and then some. So, Hannah Montana Season 1 soundtrack, Hannah Montana 2 Meet Miley Cyrus, and then the live version of that same album, because of course, Breakout Platinum, Hannah Montana the movie, Hannah Montana 3, Hannah Montana Forever, 2 copies of The Time of Our Lives. Same CD, 2 different covers. Obviously, I had to get both. There's literally no difference between the 2 of them. Same soundtrack, same songs. Came out at different times with different covers, so obviously I had to get the alternate cover one because that's just who I am as a person. But it gets worse, don't worry. Can't Be Tamed, and now we're gonna get to bangers. Now, before I show you these, let me tell you a little story about this album. So, obviously, when she announced this album, I pre-ordered it on her website because on her website, it came with a special limited edition cover if you ordered it off there, so I'm like, I need that. And not only was that the case, but she also released 4 other covers with the album, and the fans got to choose which one they wanted as the cover. But when they were released, she released them all, and after voting was done, she'd choose which one to keep forever. So me, since there was 4 different covers, guess how many copies I have? 4. The one from the website, and the 3 other ones. Each one came with the other cover. I didn't think it was necessary to get one with the 5th cover, because every single other one came with it, you know? That was the point I drew the line at. That was the point. And if you think those were the only copies of bangers that I have, I also got it on vinyl. Yo, ask me if I have a vinyl player. Just ask me. Nope. Cool though, right? And of course, her latest album, because the obsession isn't dead, if you couldn't tell. Younger Now. Back in the Party in the USA era, I went and saw Miley on tour. I have some memorabilia left from that, actually. I have the Wonderworld Tour book. I got a nice glow stick and a nice little lanyard. I also had a t-shirt, but I don't know where that went, unfortunately. And then here, I made a nice photo album. These pictures are actually terrible quality. Like, look at some of these pictures, like just the worst quality possible. But I mean, hey, love that bitch. Fucking great day. I also have this signed picture. Any real Miley Cyrus fans are out there watching this. Do you remember Miley World?
Hey guys, you're invited to the ultimate Miley party. Miley World.
Miley World was the shit. It was like her website where you create an account, log in, join, where you could talk to other Miley Cyrus fans, you could get exclusive content, listen to music, photos, everything. And every year they'd send you this like cool ass care package with an autographed picture. Sometimes you'd get like a DVD, some other pictures, a lanyard. I still have the guitar pick they gave us one year, so that's pretty cool, am I right? I'm right. I also have a big old stack of magazines. I have The Magazine, 2 copies, this one and this one, an issue of Teen Vogue. This is a copy of 17 magazine. My friend Chantel gave it to me in grade 7. And by gave it to me, I mean finally gave up the fight and agreed to give it to me. This magazine, 2 copies, cause why not? Special Collectors People, 2 more copies of another one. Why? I don't get it. Just one of this one. I didn't need 2, I guess. And then, okay, does anyone remember Life Story? They're like a company that makes magazines dedicated to the specific celebrity, and every few months they'll release one. But they're expensive as f***. They're like collector's edition life stories. I don't know why they needed like 20 life stories of Miley Cyrus, but of course I have them all. But yeah, I think these were like $12 and I got all of them. This one, 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 and this one. I also have a copy of Billboard magazine. Fun fact, I live in Canada, as you may or may not know. Billboard magazine likes to charge shipping up the... So to ship this to Canada, I paid $40 for this magazine. $40. Keeping that shit forever. Big old stack of books. I have this book. We got Mad for Miley, and if I already wasn't mad enough, Mad for More Miley. This little junk food book. Oh, this is the book she wrote herself, and if you haven't learned from me yet, I have the hardcover copy, and yeah, just wait for it. I also have the paperback copy. This one has 5 more chapters though, so I mean, fun fact, all those Hannah Montana books I showed you, I never read any of those, but I did read this. Great book, recommend. This is a thick ass book. I don't remember, like, look how thick that is. I don't remember where I got it from, but I just remember we were somewhere on like a family trip in the summer, and this book was literally $25, and I was like, we buying it. Does anyone remember Star Scene? Those were like special collector's books of your favorite celebrities in Scholastic book orders. And love those things. So obviously I have the copy of Miley's issue. This is when I found out what's his face, her brother in Hannah Montana, was like 37 years old, and I was like, what? This, and then I have these 2, they're called annuals, and Chapters would release as the, oh no, it broke. Why am I sad? They're called annuals. I think they released 2 of these, like 2 years in a row. They're like hardcover collector's book. Those were also like $20 each from Chapters. And then another hard copy book. I also have every Hannah Montana DVD ever made, other than like season 2 and 3, because those were like in another country and I couldn't ship them here without spending like $300 each on them. So some of the DVDs aren't here because my little cousin is now in Hannah Montana, so they are borrowing some of my DVDs, but I'll show you most of them. This fucking yes. Still, this movie, one of the highest grossing theater films, box office, I don't know what to call it, ever. We love a legend! This DVD is like paper thin. It has like 1 episode on it, but I wanted it. This, season 1. Oh, these! This was my childhood. Crossover Disney episodes, fuck me up. And the final season, childhood. I also found this tube, which contains some posters from my past. This one is from when I went and saw her on that tour. This one I just found in my closet this morning. I think it's a Hannah Montana one. I didn't even know I had this, but it's another one of those rollout ones. Oh shit. It's a door poster! This feels right. This is a more recent one. This is from her Rolling Stone cover. I should still have this on my wall. This is a badass poster and she looks good as fuck. Poster, which is from the Bangers tour that I didn't even attend, but I ordered it online because I'm a psycho. Speaking of which, I also ordered this from the Bangers tour, the Bangers tour program, because like I said, I'm a psycho. Also had to pay $60 in duty fees because it's from the States and I had to cross the border, but I mean, worth it. I also have these random books which make me laugh because this is like a journal. Hannah Montana, Miley Stewart, and I didn't write in them at all. I just wanted them because her picture was in it. This is just a photo album with some like family pics in it. This one makes me laugh. This, you look at it, you're like, oh, it's just like a little photo album, Hannah Montana theme. But it's actually Webkins. And my ass taped a Hannah Montana picture on the cover of it. Cause fuck Webkinz. We like Hannah Montana, and it's filled with some Webkinz cards. But then, if you flip back a little bit, we got some Hannah Montana trading cards, because of course we have those. Why wouldn't we? And then another photo album. This is where I show you how the obsession hasn't died. As you saw, I have her new album, so obviously I'm still into her. But here's some more like recent things that I purchased as an older fan. This I actually did not buy. It's just an iPhone 5 phone case. I got it sent to me from a company on Depop to promote it on Instagram. No, Etsy, not Depop. But good old ice cream lickin' bangers days. This book, collector's edition Us Weekly issue, came with some posters and shit. Also $20 for a magazine. An issue of Elle, 17. Cosmopolitan. Do I read this? No, but look who's on the cover. The Rolling Stone. This is literally one of my favorite covers ever. I just think it's so cool. This, like, why did I need that? Another collector's edition magazine. This was $23. Another collector's magazine. And her billboard from when she announced big old Miley 2.0. Does that show you anything about me as a person? That is literally just a small glimpse into the obsession. My walls were covered in posters. So many of my friends remember that. I used to have various throw pillows, not just one, multiple throw pillows. Those like throw blankets, I had a couple of those. You know those like poster things in Walmart that you slide through and you can pick like posters out or whatever? Every single one that ever came out with her on it, I had that. But yeah, the obsession is still well and alive. It's just a little bit more toned down. Obviously you can see it still exists if I haven't thrown any of these things out, and I definitely do not plan on it. I really want to add all this up and see how much money that was spent on this shit over the years is. Please leave a comment down below and let me know if you were this obsessed with anyone or Miley Cyrus. Make me feel a little bit better about this collection. Actually, I don't care. I love this shit. But yeah, definitely comment down below and let me know if you had a celebrity obsession or a funny story about how obsessed with a celebrity or person or character or something you were as a child, because I feel like that's relatable and everyone went through that as a kid. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment what I asked you to comment down below, because why the fuck not? Don't forget to take a look around my channel. I post new videos every single week and I make all different kinds of videos. So take a look around and maybe you want to stick around and subscribe. All my social media will be linked down below. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video if you stuck around through this whole obsession. I will see you guys next week.